So right now we can't cast anything because we're just proficient. So what we need to do is go here to study magic. And we're going to study necromancy, which takes 10 years. Wait for monthly tick? Yeah, we should wait for the monthly tick before we decide, because she's going to get some random proficiencies, right? I think. Or apparently not. Let's give her a little bit more time. I do feel like my second and third characters I had that were mages, they did have some basic proficiencies. I don't know how it's calculated though. She's already 47 times a ticking. Yeah. It might not be possible to actually finish the Lich chain at her age. It's after the first study. Okay. Well, let's just study necromancy. Let's go for it. Why not? But if I do that, I mean, she's got 6 military skills. She's gonna be a god if we turn her into a battle mage. We could murder everyone. Let's just murder everyone, and then later on we'll pursue Lichcraft. I wanna show how powerful she is. Yennefer's a badass. So if I'm not gonna worry about Lichcraft for her, transmutation gives plant growth, which is goods produced. Necromancy does let you gain monarch points, potentially with absorb life energy, but it devastates your land. Raise Undead Army gives lots of manpower, but then you end up with an undead army, which is kind of interesting, but also kind of bad. They have minus 75% movement speed, so it's kind of annoying trying to win wars when your army barely moves. This gives us prestige. I'm just looking at, okay, so siege magic, just evocation. Casting Greater Fireball is great. So why don't we just work on evocation? Transmutation lets you spend monarch points to enhance an ability to improve her stats, but that seems kind of pointless to me on a human because she's not going to live as long as a dwarf or something. And I did do the homunculus chain once, and it was okay. And then my character died, and it felt pointless. I'm going to go with evocation. I just want to cast some fireballs. So we can spend 50 military points, or we can spend 76 crowns. Monarch points are more valuable than money. We lose 1 Diplo rep, 0.25 yearly devotion, chance of our heir goes down, and we do lose a relationship slot for the full 10 years. So that's like an extra 120 dip that we have to pay. Or we got to ditch our ally. What's better, an 8 army ally or 120 dip? Let's see, maybe 5 years from now, if I needed help, would I pay 120 dip to just call in an 8 stack? Maybe. Well, let's keep him for now. We're gonna study. Oh, there we go. Sick! We actually are already renowned in evocation automatically. So we're talented in the top 4, talented in transmutation. We suck at illusion and necromancy. So we can already cast the tier 1 spells for the top 4 things and the bottom one. So if we go into abjuration, we can cast ward. So we can ward the non-mage slums. For 30 admin points and 5 dipple power, the province will gain 50% local defensiveness for 5 years. Conjuration, we can host a magnificent feast, gain 1 diplo rep, and 33% improved relations for just 1 year. We can scry on our rivals, lift the fog of war for 6 months, scry on our neighbors, scry on internal dissidents, scry on the affairs of the realm and get all power costs minus 10%. That's really strong if you're doing a huge dev push, for example. Just spend 50 admin points, and then you save on all of your clicks. It's really good. That was divination, I think. Enchantment, we can cast charm. We can sway the estates that we don't actually have. Impress foreign diplomats. Inspire the military. 60% chance we get 5% morale of armies for 1 year. 40% chance that we get 10% morale of armies for 1 year. So it's just like these little monarch point things. And what's really cool about this system is that you don't have to wait 10 years. You can cast a spell every month. It's a 1 month cooldown on casting spells. So I actually tend to spend more monarch points than I probably should. Liberty, Desire, and Subjects. Yeah. This one's really convenient, for example, on the annual tick in December. It only lasts for a year. Well, I mean, it lasts for a full year either way, I guess, but a little bit of extra aggressive expansion decay if you need it. Charm the populace. That was enchantment or evocation? It was enchantment. Evocation. War magic. For 50 military points, we can have 20% shock damage increase and 5% morale of armies for 1 year. This is really strong right now. An extra 20% shock damage when almost all damage is being done in the shock phase of combat. It's super strong. So you use that like at the beginning of the war when they still have a huge army and just murder their army, and then it expires and you're happy. And then evocation. Wasn't evocation the one that we were renowned at? So we can also cast, when we're at war, we can cast a improved fireball. We can cast greater fireball, and we can also cast earthquake. We don't know any illusion spells. We don't know any necromancy spells, and transmutation, we can cast plant growth. For 30 admin points, we can cast plant growth. I think what it does, this one's kind of lackluster actually. It should tell you. If I click this right now, I tested it because I didn't know what it would do. You just lose admin points because I have iron and I have glass. There should be some sort of restriction on it that says, hey, dummy, you don't have any farmland plant type things. But if you did, it increases goods produced by 1 for your, how long? Like a year, I think? 5 years? I don't know. It makes sense that you can't use plant growth on iron, for example, but the event doesn't block you from clicking the button anyway. So it's kind of silly. We're about to find out our trade good here once we hit the 400 pop. Not that it matters because we're gonna have a mission change it at some point. Okay, ideas. Ideas cost 400 points. If I waited till I had 800 admin, or if I waited till I had nearly enough to do 2 clicks, we could actually cast that spell that gives all power costs minus 10%, which would save us 80 at a cost of 50. So that's 30 extra admin points. Sweet. Another adventure? Yeah, we're a human battle mage adventurer this time. We are Yennefer. Did I spell her name wrong? She's supposed to have 2 N's. It might be the case. And I think we just make her into a guy. Let's make her into a dude. Not a dude, but like a battle mage, because she's going to be awesome. You ready? Do not make the mistake of clicking it here. You have to do it from the decision. Knight Captain, War Wizard on the field. Ready, set, go. Boom. Fair. Balanced. Yeah. How many is that? See, I can't assign her to a command because I only have the 1 army. It's hard, like, you'd have to count them. That's disgusting. No, that's glorious. That's why we're gonna murder all of our neighbors now. Is that good? Yeah. Yep, that's good. We have a full price level 2 trade efficiency guy. Probably not worth running level 2 just to try to trigger the event. I'll wait till we get a random level 1. Cast war magic? I'm not at war. Alright, now we can assign her. So check that out. She's a 4-11-3-8. That's a lot of pips. 19 plus 7? That's a 26 pip general. Yeah, so here's the thing. It's not just that she's got eight siege pips. Remember, the thing that I'm having her study is I'm having her study evocation, which gives her access to siege magic. So once a month we can cast fireballs, earthquakes, and meteor strikes, which can increment siege progress and do other stuff. So not only does she have a lot of siege pips, she also like cheats out extra siege progress. She's insanely strong. Can you improve her if you drill? You can, yes. But she's a human, so, you know, she's already kind of old. She could die. She's already 48. She could die tomorrow. So let's go burn brightly. Kill some neighbors before she dies. Can't cancel this until 63. 12th month. In 6 months, we get our army back. We go murder some people. Found some more iron. Off to download this mod. Yeah. Okay, so... Brave Brothers, another adventurer band. Allied to our ally. We have a claim. Our subject fabricated a claim on that colony, so we could attack Gallant Friends. Once again, that's going to make us fight these people. All right, that's probably the war then. We can even call our ally in. Okay, let's see what Yennefer can do. Watch her die in the first war. In fact, if a moderator wants to start a prediction right now, go ahead. Let's get a prediction going for how long Yennefer lives. And it's probably less than 6 months. She probably dies the second the war goes out. Like, she just dies. She arrives on the battlefield, trips over a rock, and dies. Is my prediction. Probably. Okay, assuming that we had the all power costs, this would be 307. So I need 307 times 2 plus the 50 to cast the spell. I need 664 admin. Wait, can I actually do 3 at once? 307 times 3? Yeah. If we go all the way to 971 admin, I can take 3 ideas at once. Be even more efficient. Hey, stop that. We don't have a truce with him, do we? Oh shit, I have a truce with that guy. I'm glad I didn't cancel the transfer trade, so that's not actually a valid war target. However, I have trade conflict against these guys, so whatever. We'll just attack somebody. I just want to fight people. We can fight the Stalwart Band, which are our ally. Right? Yeah. And the Small Fellows. They're all in the node downstream from me. If I attack this guy, we just fight the Small Fellows. I don't have to lose my alliance. But the alliance is costing us a diplo point a month right now. Why are these guys embargoing me? That's not very smart. Let's fight them. Trade conflict. Good relations. I can fix that. How do you like me now? I think that your face looks stupid, and that you should put a bag over your head before you go outside of your house. Or something. Trade conflict, go. Yennefer, murder! Okay, does this guy have colonies? That one is a colony. He's just running one colony, so we do need to siege all of this. Yennefer is just gonna go murder the capital, though, I think. I'll leave just like 2 troops behind, maybe, to do some cleanup stuff. Meanwhile, our ally is coming in with his 3/3 general, which is quite nice. No, my prosperity! Go for my subject. Do I even have prosperity? I don't have prosperity. Devastation and lower Castaneath? I have devastation in the colony? That's annoying. Yes, go for the subject. Much better. She shows up with her 8 bonus, and now that we're actually in a province, we have access to this thing. Requires you to be... any province has to be sieged by us with a unit that has a leader. And then we can cast siege magic. Summon a siege elemental. This is available to Yennefer having conjuration talented. We can cast greater fireball or earthquake. Siege elemental will have a 70% chance of a successful summoning for 10 admin points, 30% chance of failure. Success chance is influenced by conjuration level and fort level. This is conjuration, and conjuration's not one of the things we're really good at. Evocation's like the fireball type stuff. I just want to cast fireball. I cast fireball. What is earthquake? I don't actually know yet. By channeling magical energy to the ground, one can imitate natural earthquakes at a localized area to destroy even the strongest fortifications. 40% chance of a successful earthquake. It's 20 military points, 5 admin points. Greater fireball? It's just 10 military points. Pew pew! So all greater fireball should do is it's slightly better. I think the odds for a regular fireball are 70-30. So this is 10 military points for an 80% chance to gain 1 siege status. It's not really necessary against this guy, but pretend like this was like a hold. We're attacking the dwarves, and it's a level, -2 penalty for us. Dangerous fort. If you think about it in terms of like using the barrage button, barrage is 50 military points to gain 3 wall breach, which allows you to assault. It's effectively plus 21% siege status. This has an 80% chance. So 80% of the time you're going to gain 1 siege status. If you cast it 5 times, it costs 50 military points. And you'd gain 4 siege status on average. So it's actually better than barrage. But she's also proficient at it. She's like the second tier at casting this. It's not as good if you are at the 70-30 ratio. So all of that being said, I'm not going to actually cast the spell because I don't think we need to in this war, but, she's got... Like, we didn't have to make her into a battle mage. She could just be casting fireballs without being a battle mage. Without being this ridiculous, monstrous beast she is. 11. Lord. She's insane. Do Earthquake? Earthquake costs admin points, and we're only, it's only a 40% chance for success. Gain money or prestige? I like money. Do you like money? I like money. I love when they just focus on my subjects. I'm gonna let my subject take care of the siege here for a sec, even though we have the huge bonus to siege status. I want to murder an army before they come threaten my capital. Let's see how well Yennefer fights. Do we have a prediction? Is she gonna die? She's probably gonna die right now, right? A 0-2-4-0 versus our 4-11. 11. It actually only says 9. Is it actually capped? Can you only have a 9 advantage? Weak. Literally unplayable. She gained cavalry flanking ability. It's actually really quite nice here. Murder Yennefer, get them. So if I was worried about this fight, I'm not, but if I were, I could go now and I could do Cast Realm Magic. And I think it's under Evocation, Cast War Magic. And we could get ourselves an extra 5% morale and 20% shock damage for just 1 year. But that doesn't matter. Like, a lot of times that's all you need to like really win a fight. But she's already so good at combat that, again, I don't think we need to cast it. It's kind of showing that it's available. Stack wipe. Gain admin points. I like admin points. It did show 10 shock. Oh, did I misread it? Is it because, oh yeah, okay, that's how that works. If my general has 3 shock and your general has 1 shock, it doesn't show me having 3, it shows me having 2, because it just takes the 2 and negates them. Right, so you can have more, okay. Hmm. 71%, come on, take it. Thank ya. So what is this war for? We're just making some money right now, right? Basically, I just wanted to use Yennefer, see if we could make her not die. See how long she lives, that kind of thing. Organized Adventurers has expired. We could go fight that army, but I'm gonna get Yennefer going on the siege. How about you focus on battles, buddy? Go find some things and kill them. Alright. We're gonna get caught up on tech soonly-ish anyway, once we get the institution, so let's just cast a spell because we can. It's fine. We can spend 10 military points, right? We can afford it. I want to cast Greater Fireball. Pew! Oh, we missed. Fuck. Womp womp. I shouldn't have done that, apparently. Yennefer's not as good as I thought. Disease outbreak, naturally. Every time, man. Every time. And we can already cast spells again. Apparently we need to because she's missing and not sieging properly. Disease outbreak, missed the fireball. Greater Fireball, stop missing. Siege status at 0. Phew! Are you kidding? What kind of bullshit is this? The Orc Expulsion are what are giving me devastation? Ah. I think she's just toying with me at this point. Unsafe experiments. Experiments take such a long time to set up and make sure they're safe and done in proper conduct. We can skip a few steps. Who cares about safety? Safety's overrated. We'll just get the prestige back from this. Oh shit, that was the war leader. I thought that this guy was the war leader. Whoops, oh no. I haven't done that in a while. We're in the 3rd month. I gotta go back to the 1st month. I gotta go back 2 months. Hey, the fireballs didn't miss, guys. See? Easy. She didn't die. Well, now she'll die because I had to reload, but you know, this is fine. So that means that we can actually piece you out now. This whole time I've been operating under the assumption that I was actually at war with this guy. Oopsie. I had it backwards. Hard to believe it started lunchtime. Money. I like money. Do you like money? I like money. All right, Yennefer. Take the fort. Disease outbreak. I mean, the RNG is different every time. Like, it wasn't like predetermined to be that or anything. She just managed to get another disease outbreak. I mean, it's insane. My luck. I have had 2 siege outbreaks. Sorry, 2 disease outbreaks and 2 missed fireballs. We are going to succeed this time. It's totally gonna work. Phew! God damn it! Yeah, we're getting devastation. How many orcs are still left? Are they all gone yet? We're at 8 devastation and 30 in the non-mage slums. I might actually dev that away. The dev cost is kind of high. But 30 is going to take a long time. Granted, we're not protecting any prosperity, so I guess it doesn't actually matter right now. Alright. If I get another missed fireball, then I completely believe that it's not RNG and that it's scripted, it's pre-recorded or something. I mean, you can't miss four in a row. It would never do that. Ever.